Ahoy, mateys! Today we be talking like pirates. Bus pirates, that is. Let's batten down the hatches and see what kind of buried treasures we can plunder from this little wench.
The bus pirate is used to help decode and debug many different types of communication protocols. This is an open source project made by Dangerous Prototypes. However, this particular model, as you'll see by the silkscreen on the front, is made with permission by SparkFun Electronics. There are many different probes available for the bus pirate. The ones I'll be using today are a set of mini grabbers. Plugging the probes into the bus pirate is very simple. This is a MIDI input module used to buffer the MIDI output of our keyboard to the serial input of the bus pirate. This is made by toy makers and is called the MIDI in Me. First, we will take the brown lead from the ribbon cable of the bus pirate and attach that to the ground of the MIDI in Me module. Then we will take the orange lead from the ribbon cable. We'll hook that to the VCC in of the MIDI in Me. This is a 5-volt positive voltage coming from the bus pirate. Finally, we'll take the mini grabber attached to the black lead of the ribbon cable. This will be attached to the data out of the MIDI in Me and is how the serial data will be transferred to the bus pirate. Next, we'll plug in a MIDI cable to the output of our keyboard. We'll then take the other end of that MIDI cable and plug it into the MIDI in Me module. Now, this doesn't have to be a keyboard. This could be any device that outputs MIDI data. The bus pirate communicates with and is powered by your computer via a USB cable. When the other end of the USB cable is plugged into your computer, the power LED comes on and a brief flash of activity on the USB LED. Now open up pretty much any terminal program on almost any operating system. This happens to be CoolTerm running on Windows. Check your terminal program to make sure the bus pirate has shown up, and in this case it has on Virtual COM Port 5. Also change the baud rate to the bus pirate's default of 115.2K. Also, make sure that only the carriage return is being transmitted when the enter key is hit. Once you tell your terminal program to connect, you should be able to communicate with the bus pirate. Start by sending a question mark and then return. A menu of all the top-level commands will show up. The bus pirate boots into a high impedance mode by default. To change this, we'll select M and hit enter. As you can see, many other communication protocols are available. We will want option 3, the UART. Go ahead and hit 3 and then enter. Because MIDI data is transmitted at 31.25 kilobits per second baud rate, we'll need to select option 10 for a custom value. However, the bus pirate does have a MIDI protocol built in by selecting 127. For these next few menu options, just hit enter and all the default values should work for our purposes. Once you see the UART ready status message, it's time to turn on the 5-volt external power supply for the MIDI in Me module. This is done by typing capital W and hitting return. Once you do this, you'll see the voltage regulator light come on the bus pirate and a confirmation message on the terminal program. Enable real-time monitoring by typing left curly bracket and enter. Now, any MIDI information transmitted by our MIDI keyboard will be displayed in the terminal. When middle C is hit, we see 3 packets of MIDI note information, and when released, 3 more. By default, the bus pirate displays this information in MIDI hexadecimal notation. Hex number 90 is the first byte of a MIDI note on message. Hex number 80 is the first byte of a MIDI note off message. 3C, only by coincidence, represents middle C. 5A is the velocity of our note on message, and 10 is the velocity of our note off message. To change the notation displayed in the terminal, we'll select a different output mode. If we select number 2, decimal, we will see the decimal values of these numbers. Middle C is also note number 60 in decimal. If we select output option number 3, binary, we will see all of this same information displayed as binary data. And that's how to view MIDI data on the Bus Pirate. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.